like 10 o'clock, I gotta know all about Canada.
You know the rules as well as I do. No books at the table. As for me, I'd rather have my children healthy than bright.
I'm both, Mama. You know I am. I'm the smartest girl in school for my age. I have a wonderful memory.
Eat your breakfast.
I'm bright too, and I'm looking at my stamp collection.
Emily, come help me drink some of these beans for the winter. That George Gibbs let himself have a nice conversation, didn't he? Why, he's growing up. How old would he be now?
I don't know.
Let's see. He must be almost 16.
Mama, I made a speech in class today. I was very good.
Well, you must recite it to your father at supper. What was it about?
The Louisiana Purchase. It was like silk off a spool.
In yards? How do you mean?
In square yards.
Oh, square yards.
Yes, George, do you see it?
Yeah.
In square yards, wallpaper.
Wallpaper. Oh, I see. Thanks a lot, Emily.
You're welcome. You know, I think if you hold your breath, you can hear the train all the way to Kentucky. Do you hear it?
What do you know?
Well, I guess I better get back and try to work.
All right, well, good night, Emily. Thanks.
Good night, George. I can't, Louise. I've got to go home. Goodbye. Oh, Ernestine, can you come over tonight and do Latin? Isn't Cicero just the worst thing? Come on, tell your mother you have to. Goodbye. Goodbye, Helen. Goodbye, Fred.
Can I carry your books home for you, Emily?
Why, thank you. It isn't far.
Excuse me one moment, please. Say, Bob, if I'm a little late, start practice anyway, and give her some of the long high ones.
Goodbye, Lizzie.
Goodbye, Lizzie. I'm awful glad that you were elected too, Emily.
Thank you.
Emily, why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
You've been just treating me so odd lately.
Well, since you bring it up, I might as well go right out and say it. Goodbye, Miss Corcoran.
Goodbye, Miss Corcoran. What is it?
I don't like the whole change that's come over you in the last year. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I have to tell the truth and shame the devil.
A change? What do you mean?
Well, up until about a year ago, I used to like you a lot, and I used to watch you as you did everything, because we'd been friends for so long. But then you began spending all of your time at baseball, and you never stopped to speak to anyone you didn't, George. Not even your own family. And it's a fact. You've got awful conceited and stuck up, and all the girls say so. They might not say it to your face, but they say it behind your back, and it hurts me to hear them say it, but I can't help but agree with them a little bit. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I can't be sorry I said it.
I'm glad you said it, Emily. I never thought that such a thing could be happening to me. It's just hard for a fellow to realize that faults are creeping into his character.
Well, I always expect a man to be perfect, and I think he should be.
Oh, I don't think it's quite possible to be perfect, Emily.
But my father is, and as far as I can see, your father is, so there's no reason on earth why you shouldn't be too.
Well, I think it's the other way around. That men aren't naturally good, but the girls are.
Well, you might as well know right now that I'm not perfect. It's not as easy for a girl to be perfect because we girls are more nervous, and no, I'm sorry I said that about you. I don't know what made me say it.
Emily?
Now I can see that it's not the truth at all, and I suddenly feel that it isn't important anyway.
Emily, would you like to get an ice cream soda or something before you get home?
Thank you. I would. Hello, Emily. What can I get you? Wait, Emily Webb, what have you been crying about?
She just got an awful scare, Miss Morgan. She almost got ran over by the hardware store wagon. Everyone knows that Tom Huckle drives like a crazy man.
Oh, well, you take a drink of water, Emily. You look all shook up. I tell you, you gotta look both ways before you cross Main Street these days. It's worse every year. What can I get you? I'll have a strawberry phosphate. Thank you, Ms. Morgan.
No, Emily, have an ice cream soda with me. 2 strawberry ice cream sodas, Miss Morgan.
All right, 2 strawberry ice cream sodas. Yes, sir. You know, there are 125 horses in Grover's Corners this minute I'm talking to you. And the state inspector was in here yesterday. Now they're bringing in these automobiles. Best thing you can do is just stay home. I remember a time when a dog could fall asleep in the middle of Main Street all day and no one come along to bother him. Well, there they are. You enjoy them. Yes, Miss Ellis, what can I do for you? They're so expensive.
No, Emily, don't you think that. We're celebrating our election. And after that, you know what I'm celebrating?
No.
I'm celebrating because I got a friend that'll tell me all the things I ought to be told.
George, please don't think of that. I don't know why I said it. It's not true.
You stick to it. I'm glad you said what you did. But you'll see. I'm going to change. I'm going to change so quick, you'll bet I'll change. And Emily, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. If I go away to state agriculture college next year, could you do me a favor and write me a letter once in a while?
I certainly will, George. I certainly will.
I don't know why on earth I should be crying. I suppose there's nothing to cry about. It came over me at breakfast this morning. There was Emily sitting, eating her breakfast as she's done for the past 17 years. And now she's going to go eat it in someone else's house. I suppose that's it. And Emily, she suddenly said, I can't eat another mouthful. And she put her head down on the table and she cried. Oh, I have to say it. There's something downright cruel about sending our girls into marriage this way. I hope her girlfriends have told her a thing or two. I know it's cruel, but I couldn't bring myself to say anything. I went into it blind as a bat myself. The whole world's wrong. That's what it is. There they are.
I've never felt so alone in my entire life. And George over there looking so... I hate him! I wish I were dead! Papa! Papa!
Now, don't be upset.
But Papa, I don't want to get married.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Why can't I stay as I am just for a little while? Let's go away.
No, don't say such things.
Don't you remember what you used to say to me? All the time you used to say, all the time that I was your girl. There must be lots of places we can go. I'll work for you. I can keep house.
No. Stop thinking. You're just nervous. George, come here a minute. You married the best man in the world. George is a fine fellow.
But Papa...
George, I'm giving away my daughter tonight. Think you can take care of her?
Mr. Webb, I want to try. Emily, I'm going to do my very best. I love you and I need you.
If you love me, then help me. All I want is someone to love me.
Emily, I will. I'll try.
And I mean forever. Do you hear me? Forever and ever.
Calm down. Everyone's waiting. Come quick.
I do.
And do you, Emily, take this man George to be your wedded husband, to have, to hold?
Oh, don't they make a lovely couple? I don't know when I've been to such a nice wedding.
I do. I've married over 200 couples in my day. Do I believe in it? I don't know. M marries N. Millions of them. The cottage, the go-kart, the Sunday afternoon drive in the Ford, the first rheumatism, the grandchildren, the second rheumatism, the deathbed, the reading of the will. Once in 1,000 times it's interesting. Well, let's have Mendelssohn's Wedding March. Well, that's all the second act. Please join us outside for the wedding reception. Hello. Hello, Mother Gibbs.
Hello, Emily.
Hello. It's raining.
Yes. They'll be gone soon, dear. Just rest yourself.
It seems as though it seems thousands and thousands of years since Papa remembered that was my favorite hymn. I wish I'd been here a long time. I don't like being new here. How do you do, Mr. Stimson?
How do you do?
Mother Gibbs, George and I have made that farm into just the best place you ever saw. And we thought of you all the time. We wanted to show you the new barn and the great long cement drinking fountain we have for the stock. We bought that out of the money that you left us.
I did?
Don't you remember? The legacy you left us. Why, it was over $350.
Yes. Yes, Emily.
Well, there's a patent device on the drinking fountain so that it never overflows. And it never sinks below a certain mark they have there. It's fine. It won't be the same to George without me, but it's a lovely farm. They don't understand, do they?
No, dear. Not very much.
They're sort of shut up in little boxes. It seems it seems as if I knew them last 1,000 years ago.
Shh, dear.
My boy is spending the day at Mrs. Carter's. He loves it there. Mother Gibbs, we have a Ford too. It never gives any trouble. Of course, I don't drive though. Mother Gibbs, when does this feeling go away of being one of them? How long?
Shh, dear. Just wait and be patient.
I know. Look, they're finished. They're going. Shh. Look, Father Gibbs. He's bringing some of my flowers to you. He looks just like George, doesn't he? Oh, Mother Gibbs, I never realized before how troubled and how
In the dark, live persons are. Look at him. I loved him so. From early morning until night, that's all they are, troubled.
A little cooler than it was.
Yes, the rain's cooled it off a little.
Those northeast winds always do the same thing, don't they?
If it isn't a rain, it's a 3-day blow.
But, Mother Gibbs, one can go back there again, into living. I know it, I feel it. Why, just for a minute I was thinking about the farm, and just for a minute I was there. And my baby was on my lap, as plain as day.
Well, of course you can.
I can go back there and live all those days over again? Why not?
All I can say is, Emily, don't.
But it's true, isn't it? I can go back there and live again?
Yes, some have tried, but they soon come back here.
Don't do it, Emily.
Oh, Emily, it's not what you think it'd be.
But I won't live over a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the day I first knew I was in love with George. Why should that be painful?
You not only live it, but you watch yourself living it.
Yes.
And as you live it, you see what they, down there, never know. You see the future. You know what's going to happen next.
But is that painful? Why?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. When you've been here longer, you'll see that our time here is to forget all of that and think only of what's ahead and be ready for what's ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand.
But Mother Gibbs, how can I ever forget that life? It's all I know. It's all I had.
Oh, Emily, it isn't lies. Really, it isn't.
But it's a thing I must know for myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway.
No! Choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day. It will be important enough.
Then it can't be since I was married, or since the baby was born. I can choose a birthday at least, can't I? I choose my 12th birthday.
All right, February 11th, 1899. Do you want any specific time of day?
I want the whole day.
We'll begin at dawn. You remember it had been snowing for several days. It stopped the night before. They'd begun clearing the roads. It's early morning.
Look, there's Main Street. And there's Ms. Morgan's drugstore before she changed it. And there's the livery stable.
Yes, it's 1899, 14 years ago.
That's the town I knew as a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. I've forgotten it, but I love it. Are they inside?
Yes, your mother will be coming downstairs any minute now to make breakfast.
Will she?
Yes, and your father had been away for several days on business, as you remember. He took the early morning train home.
I don't remember.
Been back to his college to make a speech. In Western New York, in Clinton.
Bessie, come on, Bessie.
Look, there's Howie Newsome. And there's Constable Warren.
Morning, Willa.
Good morning, Howie.
You're up early.
Been rescuing a party darn near frozen to death down by the Polish town there. Got drunk and lay out in the snowdrifts. Thought they were in bed when I shook them.
Children, it's time to get up.
Good morning, Willa.
Good morning, Mr. Webb. You're up early.
Yes, I just got back from my old college back in New York State. Any trouble around here?
Been rescuing a fella down in Polish town. Darn near frozen to death he was.
Must get it in the paper.
It wasn't much.
Papa!
Good morning, Myrtle.
How did it go, Charles?
Fine, I guess.
Been back to his college to make a speech. In Western New York, in Clinton.
Bessie, come on, Bessie.
Look, there's Howie Newsome. And there's Constable Warren.
Morning, Willa.
Good morning, Howie.
You're up early.
Been rescuing a party darn near frozen to death down by the Polish town there. Got drunk and lay out in the snowdrifts. Thought they were in bed when I shook them.
Children, it's time to get up.
Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up. How young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama ever looked that young.
You can come just by the fire if you'd like, but hurry. Good morning, Mr. Newsom. Oh, it's cold.
I'll tumble at my barn.
Think of it. Keep yourself wrapped up.
Mama, I can't find my blue hair ribbon anywhere.
Just open your eyes, dear. I laid it out special for you on the dresser. If there was a snake, it would bite you.
Yes, yes. I love you. All, everything. I can't look at everything hard enough. Good morning, Mama.
Well, a very happy birthday to my girl and many happy returns. There's some surprises for you on the table.
Oh, Mama, you shouldn't have. I can't.
But you eat your breakfast good and slow. I want you to grow up to be a good, strong girl. Now, this in the blue paper is from your Aunt Carrie, and I reckon you can guess who brought the postcard album. George Gibbs. He must have come real early in the morning. Quite nice of him.
Oh, George.
Eat
I'd
that
forgotten that.
Eat that bacon good and slow. It'll help keep you warm on a cold day.
Oh, Mama! Just look at me 1 minute as though you really saw me. 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother, Mama. I married George Gibbs. Wally's dead, too. His appendix burst on a trip to North Conway, and we felt just terrible about it. Don't you remember? Just for a minute, we're all together. Just for a minute, we're happy. Let's look at one another.
Now that and the yellow paper is something I found among your grandmother's things. You're old enough to wear it, and I thought you might like it.
And this is from you. Why, Mom, it's just lovely, and it's just what I wanted. It's beautiful.
I hoped you'd like it. I had to hunt all over for it. Your Aunt Nora couldn't find one in Boston, so I had to send all the way to Concord for it. Now, Wally's made something for you too. He made an annual training class, and he's very proud of it, so make sure to make a big fuss about it. Your father's gotten something for you too, but I don't know what it is. Oh, there he is.
Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. So all that was going on, and we never realized. Take me back. Up the hill. To my grave. But first, wait. One more look. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, Grover's Corners and Mama and Papa. Goodbye to clocks ticking. And Mama's sunflowers. And food. And coffee. And new ironed dresses. And hot baths. And sleeping. And waking up. Oh, Earth. You're too wonderful for anybody to realize you. Do any human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute?
No, the saints and poets, maybe they do some.
I'm ready to go back.
happy?